So that was Babysitter Bloodshart. Part of Spooptober, which is great because that was a simulation of what it's like to actually lose control of your life. And that is a truly scary thing. And that's exactly what happened. So, mission accomplished, Babysitter Bloodshart. I've lost control of my life. But at least now we can stream. I can play some Super Mario Sunshine, and then we can deal with some fun technical problems in this game. So it's going to be great. Again, if anyone wants to make it to that point and finds a way, like, for it to work, I will try it again. I have to see it through. I have to see that absolute horseshit scene to completion. It just feels necessary. It's a train wreck that you can't look away from. So I want to do it. If there's a way for me to do it, just send that to me and I will eventually get to it. But let's forget about it and we'll hopefully not get the same level of technical mishaps with Super Mario Sunshine. So here it is. This may in fact be the last Sunshine stream, which is very upsetting. You just want it to never end. But all good things.
You know what they say? All good toasters.
No, not this again. There we go. Okay, I was about to have a fucking panic attack. The, controller wasn't working. And then it decided to work again. So, we're good. Alright. Okay, we're good. So, welcome back to Delfino. The summer is over, it's cold. I mean, today was a nice day. But it's cold. It's cold in New York, it's cold in many places. So here's a little summer, just to keep you warm. Possibly for the last time. My intent was to get 100 shines. I don't think that's gonna happen. Because there's a lot of shines I have left, and I'm not even sure where to get the last 30 if I were to do that. I was thinking about doing the, you know, level 8 of each. Alright, that. Yeah, I won't be doing that. I did do the Sandbird. It was, as I found out later, it was glitched. Sandbird was glitched. The non-blue coin shines. The red coin secret levels. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying some of those out. I have to figure out how to get to them first, so maybe I'll do these and then I'll ask you guys where to go from there. 240 blue coins equals 24 stars. Well, I think I already did like 30. So, I think 100 is asking for a little much, but I'll try to do as much as I can without going crazy about blue coins. Damn. The red coin secret levels are just where the secret levels are again. Okay, I just have to remember. Oh, I just have to remember where the secret levels are. But yeah, we'll probably do some of those. So, find some red coins. Oh, now they can... See, now that I've been playing Metal Gear Rising, now I'm used to inverted camera. So I'm just doing, like, all the wrong camera stuff. Note to self, don't play games that involve different camera movements at the same time. That's bad. Yeah, Joel, I have no idea how this got mediocre reviews when it first came out. This game has aged so well, too. I mean, well, aside from me playing it with enhanced resolution and frame rate and enhanced glitches, of course, and just in general, this game has aged really well. And I think it's the best 3D Mario game. That's just my opinion. Or maybe not, you know, I can't even say it's the best 3D Mario game because there's so much good 3D Mario out there. But I was telling Marissa this the other day. This is now my preference. Now that I played it again, this is my favorite 3D Mario game. Definitely. Ow. No Galaxy love? Oh, don't get me wrong, I love Galaxy 1 and 2. But this just narrowly edges them out for me. There's a lot of good stuff in this game that Galaxy did better, but I also like the open world nature of this game. I love Flood. I love the theme. I love the levels. It's just so much goddamn fun. It's like the best of Mario 64 and the best of what was to become Galaxy. All wrapped up in one summary package. What about Mario 64? Well, I mean, Mario 64 is a classic. You know, I grew up playing so much Mario 64. I've 100% of that game so many times when I was a kid. Remember when the N64 only had like 3 games? When it first came out? And one of them was like Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey? Yeah, that was the time, that like year before we got another legit, like amazing game, was when I just beat Mario 64 over and over and over again. And then I would just keep coming back to it anyway, because it was so goddamn fun. And because the music was great, and the levels were great. See, I'm not just making stupid mistakes here. Let's see. That fucking dude who made the PU video, the one with the multiple universes, he did like... He's been doing all these amazing Mario 64 videos that are so incredibly unnecessary, but endlessly fascinating. Of like Mario blinking, we talked about that one. We talked about like his blinking code, and every character that blinks, and they just keep going, and they don't blink. He also did one about Mario's HP wearing a metal cap. Because why the fuck not? He did one... There's a number of really detailed things. I don't even remember some of the other ones I watched. But... I mean, it's so unnecessary. It's totally unnecessary. No one needs to know this shit. But yet, it's kind of fucking amazing and really fascinating, and the amount of work and detail and love that went into Mario 64, especially considering it was Nintendo's first legit 3D game, it's just, it's mind-blowing even to this day. Also, speaking of, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but there's a new Easter egg discovered in Wind Waker, where if you put on the second dungeon boss, the plant boss, if you put the forest water on that dude after you boomerang him, he just dies instantly. And it's like, that game came out, how long ago? 14 years now, almost? 13 years? The chat is totally fucking mind blown. Here, let me show you. Let me show you. This is amazing. This is a recent development. Apparently no one had discovered this. I think that people definitely have discovered this at some point. But maybe didn't, you know, they just accidentally found it, didn't talk about it. Or it was like one of those things that just remained hidden for a while. Now, I don't remember exactly where you get this water, but apparently it won't help for speedruns because it's too, it's actually quicker to just defeat the thing, normally, but here you go. Got a little thing I want to show you. But yeah, maybe this isn't a brand new one, but still, I thought it was very interesting. Check this out.
Pour forest water on first cycle and see what happens. If it makes...
So you do a first cycle. Alright, you take the thing, and then you just pour forest water, which only lasts 30 minutes in the HD version, 20 in the original version.
Wow!
Wow, it killed him.
It killed it! Holy cow!
Video by Fishwaffle64, by the way. And, yeah, it's a one-shot. So, yeah. Kind of fun. So, the game just tells me where the secrets are. Well, now I have egg on my face. At first, I was like... Oh, no music? Well, that's cool, I guess. Okay. We just have the ambient effects of Bianco Hills to accompany us. At first I was like, how am I gonna find these fucking things? But it's just, I just choose the right level. See, we have music. Kind of. Play some public domain songs. How about that Blood Bagel? Babysitter Bloodshart. My favorite recent game. It's the Blood Bagel 2. Silent Bianco Hills. A true horror awaits us in Silent Bianco Hills. Also, how would you guys be down for, let's say, I don't know, maybe a Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare stream? For Halloween-ish, for Spooktober. Yeah, I see some people who are approving of this idea. I'm considering it. I'm thinking about it. I've never played Undead Nightmare, and I love Red Dead Redemption. And I've had Undead Nightmare, never played it once. So, that could be fun for all of us. And also Soma. Soma was Soma was a definite. I know Soma's a little longer than Undead Nightmare, but that worked out. Oh yeah, Alien too, that's another one. I love it. I love the Alien franchise. There's just too many long horror games that, like, I want to play, but I don't want to just play horror games for October. You know, I'll kind of get sick of it. Howdy, KY. So, yeah, I think Soma's gonna happen. I think I want to do Undead Nightmare, and I have Alien Isolation. I've been very heavily considering it, but we'll see. I should play Alien fucking Colonial Marines. How's that? Does this one not have a secret? Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, it was the first. I didn't expect the first one to be a secret. Man, I love this level so much. So that's what, like, the fun of the 100 coins and the fun of the blue coins is being able to just explore every detail, every little nook, every little cranny of the level and just enjoy it. Because these levels are really, really fun, and I'm just a fan of the beach in general. I don't know if you know about my obsession with the fucking Beach Boys, and I talk about the beach a lot. Like, I'm not really a beach person. Like, you know, you might get me on a beach for like a half hour to an hour, and that's it. But I do like walking on one. I guess that's not the same as being a beach person, but they're, you know, they could be peaceful, they could be chill. I like waves, I like the water. Many of my favorite games have a water theme. This, Wind Waker, Chrono Cross come to mind. Yeah. I like the someone in chat just said, I like the quote-unquote mythology of the beach. I'd say that's accurate to some degree. Long memes on the beach? You bet I do. Fuck that camera. All right. I like these. I like these red coin hunts. This is fun. I like being able to come back to these levels with a flood too. Someone in chat just said, don't complain about the camera. I'm sorry. I will never complain about the camera again. Never. Sorry. I apologize. But what do I say if I can't see myself? What do I don't know. So, what should I say? Do we have a code word? Like kumquat? Kumquat. What do I think about Red Dead Redemption? I think it's probably one of my favorite games that came out in the past 10 years. I never streamed it, but I played it on my own, and it was great. I remember I didn't have internet for a while. Code word is I can't see. I gotcha. Alright, fair enough. I'll complain about the angular obstruction. You got it. I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, I didn't have internet for a little while. I remember there was some kind of internet problem, and I had the game for a little while, and I never played it. So, I was like, well, fuck, what am I gonna do? I can't stream. You know, I can't really do anything. I like the internet. I don't know, do you guys like the internet? I think it's pretty cool. It took me a few years to figure out if I liked it or not. I still go back and forth, but generally, I think it's alright. You guys like it? It's almost like the internet's optional these days. Or you can go to the park, which is the place where all the lost souls gather. Only cat memes? You only like that? Speaking of cat memes, I have cat games for a future Sunday stream. I have a whole big collection of shitty cat games. Oh, anyway, so yeah, Red Dead. I was playing it, and I had a great time with it. Yeah, this is Rico Harbor is like probably the most fucked up on Dolphin. You see that? That jitteriness? Luckily that has definitely been limited to only a few moments, a few areas, Rico being the worst of them. Still sucks, but you know, what could you do? Yeah, so the Red Dead Redemption thing was great because my internet was gone. I just got really absorbed because there were no distractions. You know, I didn't have anything to check. This is before I even had a smartphone too, I think. So it wasn't like I could just go and check things and see how things were. It was like, nope, I am fully immersed in Red Dead Redemption right now. And it was great. So right, cats, we were talking about cats, right? I was looking for that fruit, but I can't find the fruit. It says I need Yoshi. But how much Yoshi do I really need? On the machine. Oh, that's what that was all about. Wrong fruit. Wrong spiny fruit. Uh-oh. This is my life now. What up? What up? Purdue, 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 Purdue. This clown stuff has gotten out of hand. Now, I said this at the beginning of the stream, but for anyone just joining us, you know, I'm not, in fact, the clown that is terrorizing people. And the clown thing that's happening now is not, in fact, a publicity stunt for Blood Bagel. Okay? You can trust me. This kills the speed run. Just because there is an increase of Blood Bagel sales by 200% since these clowns got in the news, that does not mean I have anything to do with that, nor have I set up a network of you know, a network of clowns to go around and scare or, work. It hasn't happened. Okay, Yoshi, we're here now. We're together. We're together again. Damn it, camera! I mean, my own incompetence. I mean, I can't see! That's what I meant. Jesus. All right, now I'm having some problems here. What fruit did this one need? Same one. All right, orange Jesus. Oh, yite! Yeah. So there's a show I've been watching on Netflix called World War II in Color. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a little bit obsessed with World War II at the moment. And I just typed World War II in to see what documentaries they had, and they have all this colorized footage of World War II, and they explain like the war in detail, and it's fucking fascinating. The color, some of the footage was naturally, I think, in color, and then some of it was colorized. But I mean, fuck! What a massive undertaking that is. I actually get dizzy thinking about how much work it is to colorize that much footage. So, okay, here's a question for anyone who may know this. I just have to adjust the camera before I jump. Because Yoshi, when you do a spin with Yoshi, it's a fucking spin and a half. You get distance. You get height. It's a lot. I mean, I would have been fine with the black and white footage, but I heard that this one was pretty good, according to Netflix. Who would have thought they would have promoted their own documentaries? But, okay, here's the question for people that know about this stuff. Okay, say there is a giant forest, right? And there's a bunch, like, hundreds of troops, or million troops, walking through this forest. Is there someone that goes frame by frame, colorizing every frame? Or is there some kind of algorithm that they can plug it in and it does it for them with adjustments? Every single frame. A bit of both. There are algorithms now. Now I know there's some algorithms. I know there's like bots that do colorize, but I didn't realize this was like 6 years ago. So I was assuming it was manual. And there are some frames I'm watching of like footage of, okay, the thing I need. Do you see what happened to the thing I need? The only fruit I need. Did you see? This kills the speed run. Could you imagine if this was a GDQ run? Photoshop can recognize certain layers. Like some people are saying that there are some simple algorithms that can be used. Like I would imagine some of the broader imagery can be colorized fairly quickly with like forests and stuff. You could just do like kind of a, you know, or if it's like a big grassy field in a sky, that's not too hard. I'm sure there's some kind of algorithm that can keep track of where the sky is. But then we're talking like millions of tubes that are colorized, and it's actually fucking mind-boggling. No, that fruit you couldn't pick up. That's the one fruit you have to kick. Jesus! Yo, Jesus Christ. I see why I need Josh now. I understand. Come on, Josh. No! This is the guy who completed the pachinko level in 1 try, and the lily pad level in 2 tries, everyone. Yet I can't seem to fucking keep Yoshi from going for a swim. Someone in chat just said, I'm starting to hate you, Vinny. Alright, listen, there's a hotline for this. It's called 555 Change the Stream. You can call that number and then also change the stream. We're gonna do this. It's really not that hard. It's just I have to not fucking jump in the water. I mean, it seems like a very simple thing to not do. Spray with Josh from below. Okay, I can attempt that. Cause then I can just rocket nozzle my way up if I fail. But you know what? That was my own fault too. The angle was bad. It's a bad angle. Oh, these fucking fruits. Why can't there just be the fruit that I need, though? Like, why does it have to be all these other fruits? This game wants me to suffer. Eat the fruit at the tree to make the platforms go up instead. What? Eat the fruit at the tree. What does that mean? What? Eat the fruits at the tree. Oh. Oh, over here? That sentence, like, didn't make sense to me until I saw the tree. So now my Yoshi will make the platforms rise. That is a good... That was actually 100% correct. Well done, chat member. You have exceeded expectations. Oh, suck on this scrotum. Do you know what happened there? I tried to rotate the camera. I tried to rotate the camera with the other button. I moved my hand from the analog stick onto the C-stick so I could see what the fuck I was doing. I need help. Please. Please, someone. Tonight is a bad night. Please. Send help. Alright, a small mercy from the game. I got the fruit on the first try. Okay, here we go again. This is it. Have faith. Have faith. Whoa! It's gonna be real, like, real careful. I'm not gonna try any fanciness. What's my favorite color of Skittles? I don't know, because they all kind of just blend after a while. It's just sugar assault. That's my favorite flavor. However, Starburst, the color of the platform I'm on right now, is my favorite color of Starburst. What the fuck is juice? Do you mean, like, grape drank? Wow, first try. That was good. That was my first try. I didn't fail a bunch before that. Right, Vappy? Note to editor, please cut. Please cut failures. Right, Vap? Oh, there's the Rico secret. Hang on. Rico Suave. Let me get to the Rico Suave. Scroshi. What up, Scroshi? Yeah, I guess the Yoshi population did decrease by, like, more than half. I've killed more Yoshis in one life. Like, they're now an endangered species. They're on the list. So, yeah, the World War II in color thing. I just wanted to say that World War II is an amazing topic, and I've been really enjoying the various, like, you know, the shows that I've been watching, and also now the documentary. And then I remembered that Christopher Nolan's is making a movie called Dunkirk, which was, I learned today, was the evacuation of the British soldiers. And I was like, you know what? That movie's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for it. I don't think Nolan's is the second coming of Christ like some people do, but I do enjoy his movies. I think they're very good, and I think he's gonna make a very enjoyable World War II film. And like I said, the World War II craze that started again with Private Ryan kind of died for a while. Whether we're talking about video games and movies, because it kind of got like super oversaturated. But I think I wouldn't mind a little resurgence. Maybe some of the lesser known aspects, like we don't need another fucking beach invasion. Speaking of Nolan, have I seen Westworld yet? No, I haven't. I do plan on watching it, though. Once I finish The Pacific, I'm gonna watch that. We need J.J. Abrams, says Red Nomads, to reboot World War II. Holy shit. You're right. Someone get not the movies, just World War II. Have I seen The Magnificent Seven? No. It's the same, but different. Oh man. This is the one that I purposefully avoided last time. Do I have any cheesy movies? Cheesy 80s movie suggestions? Cheesy? I would say a good kind of cheesy without being too cheesy. One of my favorites is Repo Man. Not Repo the Genetic Opera, not Repo Men, Repo Man, starring Emilio Estevez and Harry Dean Stanton. That movie is cheesy and wonderful. Check that one out. Real Genius, oh yeah, there you go. Real Genius, I would recommend. That movie's not too cheesy, but it's just wonderful. I'm gonna use that word for every cheesy 80s movies I can think of right now. Wonderful. Yeah, Repo Man is... I have that one on DVD. I show all of my friends Repo Man. That movie's so fucking great. Not that I really need that, but... Oh, no, it's gone. Yeah, ooh. Speaking of 80s, I don't know if you guys saw, but the kid who plays Mike in Stranger Things, Mike Wheeler, his name is Finn Wolfhard, I think? He, tweeted me that his brother was trying to learn Blood Bagel songs, and then he also tweeted me and Marissa a picture of chicken nuggies. And I was like, this is incredible. Then again, he also tweeted a picture of him with JonTron in the city today, so... That was kind of cool. Could you imagine that? Becoming like a famous, you know, child actor from a hit show, and then just being able to hang out with whoever the fuck you want? I think Ethan got a little jealous, though. I saw a tweet that seemed like Ethan was not happy about his new friend. What if he's watching right now? In which case, hello, Finn. Thanks for watching. I loved your show. In all seriousness, though, one thing, Stranger Things did a lot right, but usually, and I'm sure everyone said this fucking ad nauseum, but, you know, usually when you hear child actors, there's like a kind of a groan. And I think, like, when I think child actors, I think, let's try spinning. That's a good trick. Karuskin? I think of stuff like that. And, Stranger Things did not have any of that. The acting was very, very good. And very believable. And I enjoyed it. Macaulay Culkin, well, I don't think Macaulay Culkin was a bad child actor, it's just he was a product of his time. Now he's in a really sick band called the Pizza Underground, where he covers Velvet Underground songs on the kazoo. So, I mean, he's enjoying his life. Good for Macaulay, McScully Squalkin. But I mean, he was in a lot of, he did some serious movies, like The Good Son I think he was in, but he was also, Macaulay Culkin was in, you know, movies like Home Alone. I mean, you know, the dude, overacting was just part of his job at that point, I would say. Also, I'm gonna fail this, aren't I? Because these fucking balloons, I don't know how to line up these shots. I think I missed my opportunity already to line them up. That might be it right there. That might be it. Nice. Oh, that was clutch. Elijah Wood is a better child actor. I mean, sure, that's, you know, if that's how you feel. I actually agree with you. And Elijah ended up becoming a fantastic actor. He managed to go from child actor to actor. And he did a really good job with it. I still think Elijah was, you know, he was like close to being Harry Potter forever. But then he took Frodo in Lord of the Rings. And now look at him. Now look at him. Now look at him. I know the difference between Daniel Radcliffe and Macaulay Culkin. No, and Elijah Wood. Before I get the emails. But I do think that Elijah Wood did a really good job at doing the right roles, taking the right roles, and now him and Daniel Radcliffe both did a good job at distancing themselves slightly from their massive roles, and now they just kind of do the stuff they want to do. That's kind of cool. God knows they don't need the money. Haley Joel Osment. Yeah, what the hell happened to him? I haven't seen him around since he saw Dead People. And then he was in AI which him and Gigolo Joe were best friends. Alright, good night, Joel. Oh yeah, Sora. That's right, he's in Kingdom Hearts as Sora. Well, I mean, that's kind of cool to be able to transition from acting to voice acting. I'm thinking about James Arnold Taylor, who is Tidus. I'm also thinking about Freddie Prinze Jr., who is Kanan in Star Wars Rebels. And I think he is a great voice actor. He does such a good job as Kanan. Where the fuck is that fruit? I gotta find that goddamn fruit now. Tidus and Johnny Test. And yeah, also he did, Obi-Wan, speaking of Star Wars, he did Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars. So, I mean, James Arnold Taylor is definitely gotten some voice roles since. Freddie Prinze Jr. streams too. I would love to talk to that dude about streaming one day, and like find out what he enjoys, what games he likes, etc., etc. No, Yoshi, please. Fuck. Forgot about that. Orange Josh. I must eat the booger tree. Orange Josh acquired. What was it calling Joshy the other day? I had a weird fucking name for him. I can't remember it. Yeah, there you go. Get some pinyaps. Yachki? Alright. Yep, further proof that I need some kind of help. Yachko, I think I was calling him, yeah. Or Yachko. I tried to pull a smooth earlier, and that's why I ended up fucking that up. Oh, Skrook! What? What is this? Go, Mario, go! 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 Now live! Now you have to live! I can't see! Fucking camera. I mean, I can't see. I wanted to recover from that so bad. That would have been so fucking cool. I don't even know where the other red stars are. Red coins, stars, same fucking thing. Gotta do some scouting. Most of them, I think, are, yeah, most of them are over here. You can't wall jump after you spew the spray. You can't spray the wall. You can't do this wall jump after you do the spray. You better live, Mario. You better fucking live, dude. No, you scum. Good thing I have 6 lives. 5 lives now. This is it. This is the time. Time is now. That's garbage. Shit. Meh. Where the fuck is the other one? Arrivederci! Well, I don't even- I saw 2. I saw 2 red kern. I didn't see the 3rd red kern. In the watermelon. Oh, it's inside the melon. Gonzalo, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. That was a sick reference though, right? Some good challenges here, huh?
Oh, hello. My name is Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Come on. Get there quick. Yeah, quick. Yeah, quick. Good, good. Okay. That one's gonna be a jerk again. That one red coin. That'll be the last one I get. I broke the brick for the one up, but I realize now that that was a mistake. Really? It's just one of those levels, man. It's just one of those levels. I will no longer water the ice block. I'll write that 15 times on the blackboard. I will no longer water the ice block. I will no longer water the ice block. Again, that'll be my last one that I get to. I thought it was in the melon. It's not in the melon. The fuck? Could you imagine if I died there? That would have been cool, right? Palms are sweaty. Palms are real fucking sweaty right now. Oh, the melon was a jape. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, those happen sometimes. Okay. Just a few left, really. I mean, I'm only probably gonna do those 6. I know there's probably a few levels here in Delfino, Beepus. But I don't think I'm gonna do them. Because I want to be done here in the next hour. That's my goal. My goal is to be finished here in 1 hour. And I think I can finish this game. I can get all the main stars, or shines rather, and then defeat Baus. No Beavis. No Beavis. So yeah, there's, these. Oh boy. 5 minutes. Okay, at least I've got 5 minutes. Wait a minute. Does that mean, like, they're hidden? Like in bathrooms and shit? If I see a glass table, pound it. You got it. So I've already wasted 1 minute. Okay, 4 minutes left and I only need 5. I got this. Come on. Will it be enough? No. Oh, it's gonna be hard to get up there. There's a red current in the air ducts. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Alright. Oh, come on! Come out! Can't see. I mean, oh, the camera's good, but I can't see. So this is bad. What am I even doing this for a reason? Is there a reason for me to do this? I'm just assuming that this is how I'm supposed to get up there. Got it. Oh god, I can't fucking see a thing. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong right now. It was necessary. It was necessary. It was deliberate. It was deliberate. So there's one in the vents, huh? That fucker better not be blocking this. Nice. Jesus was with me. I'm sure there's an easier way to do that. Yeah, there's one in the vents. So that one in the vents was optional then, yeah. It turns out there were 10 coins. And 2 of them were totally optional. But if you get the other 2, you get the ice key. L is real 2016. And various other... Like the book, you get the book in the bottle. Oh, the Triforce too. And the Sky Temple and the Unicorn Palace. They meant you had to go through the vents, but you brute forced your way through the vent, the panel. Gotcha. Well, if that's the case, then yeah, I just, you know, speedrun. You need to go to Midgar and get the General on your side. I'm gonna get the General. The General's gonna help me revive a certain party member. That is a spoiler. Here comes the RNG, everyone. And now we wait. While we bust. Which days am I going to Comic-Con? So I'm gonna be there tomorrow. Tomorrow I may not do a meetup though. Tomorrow I might just be chilling, walking around, filming a little bit. Tomorrow likely will just be a day where if you bump into me, say hi, and I will give you a kazoo, and we'll talk. That said, meetup days, I might go Friday this year, if I'm feeling up to it. If I don't get sick, or if, you know, nothing horrendous happens, I'll be there Saturday. Saturday will probably be the meetup. Just check my my Twitter if you want to meet up at Comic-Con. I usually post about it like an hour, 2 hours before. So it's at Vinny Vinesauce on Twitter. That's definitely the best way to see where the meetup is going to be. It's usually like outside or in some out of the way area where we can hang out for, you know, for a little bit and not have the security tell us that we're loitering. Which, how the fuck do you loiter at Comic-Con? But, you know, whatever. You don't know what I look like. Okay. I'm black. So, maybe that'll help. I look like a black Tommy Wiseau. I mean, you can't tell by the voice. Boy, do I love this mini quote-unquote game. Look how much fun I'm having here. Okay, alright, here's what you can do. Look for a dude with a hat with a question mark on it. They don't sell them anymore. So that's probably the way you can identify me. If anyone else has a hat, it's fake, and they should be reported for infringerinos, okay? But I have the real question mark hat. You'll find a dude with a question mark hat, greasy Italian guy, about 6 foot tall, and I kind of have a little bit of a beard thing. It's just a lazy, like, 5 o'clock shadow. So. Oh, and memes. Look for the memes. You'll sense them. When you're near them, you'll sense them. Yes! Woof! Holy shit! Holy fuck. Oh, now I have to actually survive this. This shouldn't be too bad, right? Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. How much time was left on the clock? Do we have a time? I didn't see it. I wasn't paying attention. I was so fucking hoping that I would have enough height to do that. It was a crapshoot. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do it, but my god, the luck. 1 second, it was 110. It was 110. Okay, we're gonna go to the waterfall. We've been waiting for you, Mario. Grandpa's at the top as usual. Please wear this. Yeah, but we don't know. We don't need to talk to Grandpa. Oh, yellow burb. Where is the yellow burb on this level? Okay. Got it. Where the blooper boss is. I pressed the button, but it didn't register, man. At the top, I was at top of the shell spires. So like up there-ish? The sound of leather. I'm looking, I'm looking. Hiding in a palm tree on the cliff to the left side. Like up there? Oh, that was pointless. What? Why do I stop going up? Come on, Mario. Okay, this is the correct way. I don't remember going up this way at any point previously. Oh, there's the yellow burb. I almost feel bad, like I feel like I'm murdering the burb and turning it into an inanimate object for my greedy desires. Like it was alive, now it's just a thing. My dog has a cone around his neck and won't stop whining. What do I do? Insert bacon into cone. But tape the bacon to the edges of the cone. So that way it's just out of reach. Your dog will expend all energy and effort trying to get the bacon and stop whining. Shoot the burbs! Shoot the burbs! I didn't say it wasn't mean. You know, we're talking drastic measures for drastic puppers. Nor would I recommend such a thing. However, it is a solution. I'm sure there's other more painful solutions for said dog. Including, but not limited to, possibly filling its mouth with cotton candy. I don't know, dogs, can they eat cotton candy? They can't eat chocolate, right? It's chocolate. There's no regulation saying that dogs can't eat cotton candy. As far as I'm aware of. Olaf! Sugar is not good for dogs. Okay, so do not feed the dog cotton candy. Do not tape the snout shut. Get the dog a friend. Find out what it really wants. Get to the bottom of the whining. Find out why the dog is upset. If possible, learn how to speak dog and communicate through telepathy. Make the dog watch the room? No, I don't recommend that. That's a bad idea. Dog cannot eat cement? What the fuck? Why did you even have to say that? Who's recommending that they feed the dog cement? That's bad. Okay? I don't recommend anyone eat cement. Also, someone in chat just said, Vinny, you're killing a legendary kernfish. I feel like I'm like a murderer in this game. Like, I just killed the rare and majestic and beautiful yellow burb. And then I murder the coinfish. Like, what is this game trying to do to me? I don't like it.
Or you could bring your dog aboard my yacht.
At no point was Mr. Dink a New Yorker. At no point did Mr. Dink have some form of New York accent in the show or otherwise. However, for some unknown, godforsaken reason, my Mr. Dink has always been and always will be a New Yorker at heart.
Your dog.
So there's been some interesting discussion about the NX. The NX. Pat, the NES punk, did a little segment on whether or not, on his podcast, on whether or not the silence is hurting the hype and not building, because we'll get a bunch of shitty drawings of what the NX might look like. And, you know, the question he raised was, is it hurting the image when we know nothing and it's just rumors and speculation and shitty, like, MS Paint drawings of what the thing might be? And I kind of, you know, I kind of somewhat agree with that. I mean, this is, for a major console, this is one of the, this is one of the biggest consoles that we're this close to launch, like 6 months from now, and we still know nothing about it. So it is definitely something that I feel is not good for the... I agree, I don't think it's helping very much, but I get they have their reasons. I know that the Pokemon company said something like, you know, it'll bridge the gap between handheld and console. So there's definitely some mutterings that have been possibly confirmed that the NX will in fact be a handheld as well as a portable, as well as a home console, which again, I've said this before, I'm interested in that angle, because Nintendo does a good job with handhelds, and not having to buy another handheld. And just having like a one-use, one-stop thing could be cool. Could be cool. I can't get this. Cool, I'm trying to rotate camera. I can't rotate camera. Oof. That was bad. That was bad. I think it's good in some ways that Nintendo kind of got backed up. I have my issues with Nintendo's current policies when it comes to, you know, fan games and stuff like that. We've talked about this plenty of times, but I also think that Nintendo's at their most creative when they're backed up against a wall, and they get very cocky, you know, up when they're doing really well. So I'm kind of happy that the Wii U kind of woke them up a little bit, because they couldn't just rest on their laurels. Meaning, I'm hoping that the NX has a very strong launch with a lot of support and a lot of corrected mistakes. I also have a problem believing that we're not going to get the... I have a problem believing that the NX is going to come out March. I have a weird feeling that we're gonna find out. I mean, the Wii U is pretty much in the grave. I love my Wii U so much, but it's at the same time, we know. The only thing that we know is coming out anytime soon is Paper Mario, right? And that's already out. That's already out. I don't think there's a whole lot of other Wii U games aside from Zelda. But that's also an NX game, so I'm almost not counting that as a Wii U game at the moment. But, you know, hey, listen, Zelda, that's the, you know, you can still buy it on a Wii U, which is great. But I have this weird feeling that I can't shake, that the March date is just not gonna happen. I have a feeling we're gonna get a Nintendo Direct, they're gonna reveal it, and then they're gonna say that they need a little more time. Holiday season 2017, not 19, dear God, no. 2017. Oh, there's other stars, like, randomly throughout the rest of the levels. So yeah, I just don't think, I don't know if they're gonna meet their March, their March projection, because that's a lot. I mean, and advertising was one of the big mistakes of the Wii U. Like, I'm pretty sure they've acknowledged that the Wii U is misadvertised by, like, creating pamphlets and websites that were designed to show people what the Wii U even was, which, that's bad when you have to explain what the fuck a console is, that it's not an add-on. Each stage has 8 shines, 2 secret shines, and 100 coin shine. Got it. Some areas had 2 secret levels, like Peanut Park. Okay. Let's do the Fluff Festival coin hunt. We're getting close to the end. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing all of the secrets. I'll do a few, depending on how quickly this goes. So yeah, the Wii U had some really weird, not great advertising. The name was bad. And I'm not sure 6 months is enough time for Nintendo to really advertise and get a clear message across. Like, if it's, especially if it's not finalized by now, which I'm not saying it is or isn't, I'm just wondering. You know, they gotta do some real fucking advertisement work. They're gonna have their loyal fan base, they're gonna sell enough to sustain them, but if they're gonna be on the top of the market, or at least competitive, even though they say they're never competing, you know, because, oh, there is no competition. Alright, Nintendo, whatever you say. But even though they say they're competitive, not competitive, they still need to have... They still need to be able to, you know, get third parties on board, otherwise the third parties are just gonna leave them abandoned again. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if 6 months is enough time to really communicate, and that's if we hear something now. I'm hearing, how is this a name? Says, it's definitely finalized, NX is already in production, so it's unlikely it's delayed. Man. I mean, I don't know how that... Is that information public? I'd like to know where you're getting that information. But let's say that is true. It's still a very, very bizarre move to not hear anything for this long. That's cool. Just stick a fork in me right now, why don't you? Here we go. Oh, Skok! 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 Oh my god, what is happening? Someone said if I shoot the sun, I get a shine. Is that true? Try shooting the sun. Well, it's being confirmed. Dr. Skok, good character. Yeah, I'll do that now. You know, this is tree physics. This tree physics. Guys, I'm not sure I'm gonna do this mission. I think this might be left undone. You just have to be really careful because the tree is on such a steep incline that it'll just knock you right the fuck off. Like that right there, and then you gotta be careful because momentum will keep you off. Oh, I see, because it's got a shine on it. It's not much of a hint. I mean, you probably wouldn't know that. Unless you looked it up. That is cool, though. That is very cool. Yeah, so, I don't know. The last thing I was talking about was advertising and NX and all that stuff. Just to finish my thought, even though I think I pretty much did finish my thought. Shoot the moon on top of the golden mushroom. Hang on. Let's do that. Just to finish my thought, though, I really do feel like Nintendo is going to pull out a lot of stops, and this is going to be a very good console for them. I think it's going to bring a lot of positivity, a lot of sales. I think it's going to get a lot of third parties involved, but Nintendo has to figure out how to keep them and keep sales up. And, you know, launch is one thing. You can have a solid launch and not end up well, I mean, it wasn't a jape. I feel like you can have a solid launch and still fuck things up in the long term, so they need to just keep it steady. I don't think they can just rely on their franchises either. As much as I love Mario, Zelda, Metroid, which we'll probably never see a legit one again, I definitely think they need to start branching out a little bit more. Like, Splatoon was a really, really good, fresh IP. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. I just think it's goddamn time. I really think we need a Nintendo Direct, like, this month. You know, I looked at the fruit and then I forgot what it was immediately. It's the pear. So let's formulate our dream launches for what the NX is and what we'd like to see on the NX at launch. First of all, I think the price has to be really affordable, so I'm thinking $300 would be a great price. That's a papaya, not a pear. Okay, okay. What if we found out that the game, that the launch title Nintendo had been developing for the NX that was taking so long was Luigi's Mansion 3? The most realistic vacuum physics ever seen in a video game. I think I would be kind of okay with that, but I don't think they're gonna go for the one launch title. I think there's gonna be a few. You know, there's usually like usually about 2 Nintendo titles at launch, right? So, I mean, we're getting Zelda. We know that Zelda is a shoo-in, even though it's a Wii U game. It's a glorified Wii U game. I'm still okay with that being an NX launch title. It would be great to have a new Mario game. I mean, we haven't had one since 3D World. And traditionally... You know, I didn't think that the fucking... When I say a new Mario title, I mean, like... a Mario Galaxy-esque title, not like... New Super Mario Brothers, because as much as I thought New Super Mario Brothers was a cool series for a little bit... that being the launch Mario was totally pointless to me. I hate this fucking level. shit. That was almost cool. This is not gonna happen, is it? That's a tough one. But yeah, I think a Zelda launch title obviously worked out really well with Twilight Princess. And that was a port, but it still worked out. And now there's the potential that we're gonna see, you know, a Zelda game and another main Nintendo title. Which I think is probably a safe bet for the NX. I think getting Zelda is kind of more a bonus. Because of how quickly the Wii U died. Maybe they didn't plan on that when they started development on Breath of the Wild. Because I'm not surprised if they started development on the NX, or on the Breath of the Wild game, like, probably just as the Wii U was finished and finalized. I wouldn't be surprised if they were looking into different ways to put that together. That game is detailed. That's a detailed game. I can see the years of work that went into it. The new Kid Icarus was great. Would be great. I loved Uprising. I feel like Kid Icarus is one of those franchises that could be reinvented every, like, 5 or 6 years, and people would be okay with it. It maybe wouldn't sell as well as a Mario or Zelda game, but it would be a nice way for Nintendo to, get their shitty pickles in order and have, like, something new. Also, I think I'm probably gonna try to finish the game now. I know it looks a little sloppy, but it's getting late, guys. I'll tell you what, let me try one more secret level. Peanut Park, you say? Where is it in Peanut Park? Beach. Hang on. Did that one? Right, I did the beach's canon secret, no? Oh, wait a minute. Understood. There were 2 secrets in this level. I understand. I thought it was like an unlisted secret area, but I don't remember a lot of things. Gotcha. Have I played Wario World? Yeah, that's pretty good. You talking about the GameCube one? Or Game Boy? If you mean GameCube, yeah, I played that. I didn't finish it. I thought it was pretty good. But, I kinda lost interest after a little while there. Cool. So wait, Wario Land was the Game Boy ones then? Fuck. This is not hard. All you really have to do is, before jumping, just wait for it to kind of just... before it's about to disappear, then you jump. So you have more time. But it's a mindfuck. Jesus. Remember, when I say it's not hard, doesn't mean it's not hard for me. That shit was defeating me until I realized, like, slow the fuck down, pay attention. Also, that red coin was almost the death of me. All I had to do was this. So, Frost says in chat, I'm glad Clutch because I didn't want any more cringe fest. So, when... serious question, here's the misuse of the word cringe again. So when did dying in a video game a few times become cringe? Did that happen at some point? Like, because I've been streaming pretty consistently for almost 6 years now. And a little over 6 years. I don't know when the transition happened. So please let me know when the cring word became like a replacement for dying in a video game a few times in a completely fair and reasonable way. In most cases. Oh, it's just memes, I understood. I'm sorry, I meant to say cring, guys, I apologize. I think it's just secondhand embarrassment from people that maybe have a hard time watching other people stream video games. Oh, that's insta-death, huh? Oh, fuck, look at that cringe. I think, again, the word you're looking for is clench, memes aside. Alright, anyway, Corona Mountain, this is it. This is the spot, everyone. So, how long are you Spike's gonna be up there for? Okay. Alright, this is... I remember this one being hard. Damn.
The horror.
The horror! Yeah, I remember the boat. So patience is the key here. I bet speedrunners love this level. I don't remember what it was like when I watched the GDQ run of this, but I'm assuming that speedrunners regard this as a fucking massive pain in the ass. But for folks like me, you get an extra life real early, so that's just more or less infinite attempts as long as you don't fuck up the first jump. I also love that it's the inside of a volcano. Most, like, Koopa levels are, like, set up like fortresses and stuff. This is just the inside of a volcano. Why is this boat doing its own thing? Like, independent of where I'm spraying, the boat's just moving on its own. It's not? You sure it's not? Sure? Alright, well no, this is good because now the boat is just opposite. It's fine, I can do this. Oh, I kinda hate the way the boat controls. At least the lily pad kind of made sense to me. Or it felt like it did. You have to realize the boat spins around the center. It turns differently if you spray from front or back. Okay, that's good info. So you may remember my tip. What was my tip, everyone? The tip was... have patience. See, now, I'm not doing that because I'm practicing for my speedrun, but... if you have patience, this level's not as hard as you think. You actually gain lives if you keep doing this level. Okay, now I have to figure the fucking boat out. Comic-Con tomorrow's gonna be shitty. I'm gonna be up all night doing this, aren't I? I know it's fun because each time I die, someone with secondhand embarrassment gets his cringe. It's like, you know, an angel gets their wings every time you, I don't know, blow a butterfly or something. I don't know what's the expression? Okay, now I see what's going on here. I'm losing patience. And you remember the key to all success was A, have patience, B, have patience, and C, have patience, and I'm not having any of that right now, because I just want to get back to the fucking boat as quickly as I can. Oh, I got a sick cycle there, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna try this boat section with short spurts rather than long silky gobs. Still just trying to figure out how the fuck this thing is supposed to, like, turn, you know? There's no timer on this, right? You just kind of, yeah, just take it slow. And shoot short little bursts from the center. And you can readjust up here. It seems like a pretty... It's not a fast way to do this, but it's safe. Oh, this is gonna be fun for people collecting 100%. Man, that's gotta be fun. 100% speed runs have to be just amazing. I don't think I like this part very much. Is that cheating? Did I just cheat? Cloud, grow bigger! Cloud, grow bigger! Cloud, make a hole in the cloud! Grow stronger!
The water's great, hey, Junior?
Best Bowser voice acting.
Come on in, Mama Peach. I think not. Mario! You again?
How dare you disturb my family vacation?
It's so good. It's so good. Why don't we get more of this? Why did it, like, start and end here? So I don't know how to do this fight. I really don't. So I'll figure it out. I'm not reading the chat. I'm just gonna have fun. I'm just gonna try to figure this out. Oh, well, thanks, Flood, for giving it away. Shit. Ah, yes, I forgot I had this. I don't have hover nozzles, so I have to... Oh, that's... I forgot about this fight entirely. I've only ever done this fight once. And this is fucking awesome is what this is. It puts a bunch of different skills to the test, including your platforming skills, which is kind of cool in its own kind of unique way over here. I like that. But thanks to Flood for backseating the fuck out of this fight. Mamma mia! Prosciutto pasta! That is a chunky ass that Mario has. Ooh, that's chunky right there. Let me show you chunky right here. Come on! Oh, you scum! I got cocky. I tried to use the thing and I couldn't do the thing and I tried to do the thing. Oh, well, that's what happens when you go swimming in Bowser's soup. Technically, this is just turtle soup, isn't it? Koopa Super. We did it! Now you're dead, Mario, because you were still on the platform. That's it? It was just a one-phase boss? Corona Mountain was harder than Bowser. I guess they didn't do that a whole lot. In the Galaxy games, there was more phases, right?
Mario, was I,
No, Flood. We need you for future games.
Mario, look.
Why am I upset that a piece of gear just died? Oh, because it's the best piece of gear. I loved it.
I've got something difficult to tell you about Princess Peach.
I know she's not really my mama. Someday, when I'm bigger, I wanna fight that Mario again.
That's my boy. Well, my son, the royal super line is as strong as ever.
Oh!
Now, let's just rest a while.
I'm acting! I swear! And then there were many Bowser Jr. fights after this game. So he wasn't lying.
The vacation starts now.
See, Flood's alive. Salute. Iwata. Satoru Iwata. Flood's okay. He'll be back. You know the Indiana Jones warehouse where all the crates are? All like the mysteries, like the Ark and everything's in there? Flood's in one of those. He's in one of those boxes. He'll be back one day. Sunshine 2 would be amazing. See, it'll be Green Toad. Nintendo loves toads in their Paper Mario games these days. Even Captain Toad got a game. So it's gonna be Super Mario Sunshine 2, but Mario is missing. And Green Toad has to save him, so Green Toad has Flood. But you don't play as Green Toad. You play as Red Toad. Flood is a grill. Oh, I apologize. Fucking Piantissimo. Not even a real Pianta. See that? It sets up a sequel perfectly. Piantissimo is going to be the true villain of Super Mario Sunshine 2. It's like the inferiority complex for not being accepted as a real Pianta. For A, being a little shorter, and B, not being a real Pianta, and C, his disguise being so terrible that no one accepted him as a Pianta, and Mario beating his ass at every race they attempted. It's a perfect story. It's a perfect setup. Well, there it is.
Super Mario Sunshine! Woohoo!
I'm gonna miss this game. You know, that file is still there. If I ever wanted to go, like, get everything and go, like, do all the stupid stuff that I missed, like, all the coin stuff, which I probably won't do, but, what a great game this was. Originally, I did 100% this game on my old file when I first played it, and I enjoyed it. But for a stream, 100%ing is not like my style, because, you know, I like a little variety, and collecting kern and grinding is definitely more an acquired taste for watching purposes. So, of course, I figured today was a good way to break it up a little bit, do a little bit of the cooler secret missions. But, as far as I'm concerned, we finished it. And it is a little on the shorter side than I remembered. I could have finished this last stream if I wanted to. And if I was a little quicker, I could have probably nailed this game even quicker. Just to race to the finish. Get the glasses and suit. Go to the sound test and meme. More Metal Gear Rising tomorrow, maybe, depending on... I'm going to Comic-Con this weekend, so it's going to be a very slow weekend for streaming for me. I will definitely attempt a Metal Gear Rising stream one of these days. But Comic-Con is definitely a tough thing to stream during. So what's replacing this on the roster? Probably some... I had a few games, like, I was thinking Undead Redemption, you know? Or rather, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, which is, I'll be calling Undead Redemption. And, maybe that. Maybe I'll start Soma soon. Super Mario RPG can happen real soon, too. Metal Gear Rising, I know, is not an overly long game, so that could probably... that could probably end up getting replaced by Super Mario RPG. Under the Umbrella. Oh, right, this guy. The one guy! I forgot about this guy. I spoke to this guy already. God damn it, dude. You also need one of my custom tropical shirts. Oh, look at that. That is pretty good. See, this is why we need Sunshine 2, so I can play the whole game like this from the start. Earthbound is December. So where's that sound test? You guys were mentioning do a sound test. Okay, let's see. There is no sound test in Sunshine. Why are people telling me there's a sound test? Hang on. Oh, it's a jape. Okay, fair enough. Okay, well, no worries. Anyway, yeah, so there's Sunshine. I think it was worth the hassle of the 60 frames a second with the enhancements and stuff. We had a few problems, but overall, after the first 2 streams, it was fairly solid. Few crashes here and there, but the game looked beautiful, and it was so much fun to look at and so much fun to play. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that's the way you play it if you decide to play Sunshine, if you never have, or if you want to revisit it. But it's something that it can work. It's just you need like some special stuff for it, and you need to do some tweaking, and then maybe it'll work with less crashing. So, you know, I know some of you guys weren't a fan. You were just like, play the GameCube version. So I think it worked out in the end, but at first it was a hassle. So yeah, it definitely is up to you whether or not you're willing to risk a crash or a possible do. It's going to be hard to replace Sunshine though, because Sunshine is incredible and I'm going to miss it. So thank you guys so much for joining me for Sunshine. I know it was a very, very popular stream for people. People were telling me how much they've been enjoying it, and that has been just warming my cockles. I've also enjoyed it as much as you did.